Now I will tell you my goodbye Baba stories.
Yeah.
How that happened. Uh, I somehow, I don't know what happened, but I used to trip and fall a lot. So every time, I'd see a threshold, and I'd say, Katie, take care, mind the threshold. But somehow I would just step on it, trip, and land on my toes. So one day I go to wish my sister Happy New Year. I take a nice bunch of flowers and things. I enter her door, I open it, and it's that high threshold. I see it, I don't know what happened. I just tripped and I fell flat on my face like that. And I said, Happy New Year to you. Katie, must you always do this? I roll down the whole steps and I'm landing on the foyer on my knee bent down. And I feel so bad. Everybody's looking at me and staring at me. And Arnavas, and saying, Arnavas, please pick me up. And Arnavas is laughing at me. She can't help herself. It was such a funny scene, you know. I mean, it happened so fast, she couldn't help it. So she's trying to pick me up, but she's laughing so much, she had no strength. At last I get up, you know, my sari is torn, everything. I feel so bad. Everybody's saying, poor dear, she must be hurt, you know. I feel so embarrassed. I just want to run out of the theatre, you know. So I'm always falling, always tripping. One day I'm passing through a marketplace and I see, you know, in India, our market vegetable vendors, they sit on the side of the street, and rotten leaf, and they don't put it aside or something, it's chucked out on the street like that. A tomato comes splashing there, or something, cabbage leaves here, something here. I get down from the bus and I have to cross that street, and I see all these things scattered, and I say, Katie, take care. Now beware all this. So I look, step very carefully, cross all these things. I missed a little green chili. I didn't see that. There was a little green chili lying there, squashed, you know, rotten green chili, and can be very slimy. My foot went just right on it, right on the street, flat. Oh dear, I felt so bad. All these people came down. Oh, you're talking in Marathi. Oh, bichari, kasa lagla. So, yeah, poor darling. Oh, poor dear, she must be hurt. I said, it's all your fault. Look what you're doing. This is because I fell here. There's the green chili. I said, you throw vegetables, people, everybody can fall. It's not me. I said, everybody, don't do that. I said, don't do that. And I get up and I just shake myself and they quickly run away. But this is how I would fall. And every time I went to Baba, Baba would say anything new happened, anything funny happened. My falls would be so funny. I would tell Baba all these falls. And Mera and Baba and everybody would just laugh, you know. They would just enjoy all this, you know. Baba would say, how do you keep on falling? I said, I don't know, Baba. I look at the thing and I somehow put my foot on it and I skipped. When Baba was in Bombay, he asked me, he said, do you still fall? I said, yes, Baba. I fell the other day in the bus only. And Baba said, yes. Were you hurt? I said, no, luckily, Baba, I didn't get myself hurt. I just got my shin bone and all. It was bleeding a little, but nothing, didn't break my bones, Baba. So Baba said, I don't understand. How do you keep on falling? He said, now, if ever you fall again, next time when you fall, you send me a telegram. And I will know Katie has fallen down. So now, as Baba's telling me this, I am standing there, my mind is working, this this dirty mind is working so fast, and I think to myself, oh my God, if I fall in the office, how am I ever going to get leave to run to the telegraph office, to send a telegram to Baba and be back in the office? These people will not even let me out for 5 minutes. How am I going to run to the telegraph office, catch a bus, run back? And you know, all this is working so fast in my mind. And Baba is looking at me, and then he says, no, telegram is not practical. He says, I think, you know what? Every time you fall, you speak out, say it out loud, goodbye, Baba, and I will hear you. And I will know Katie has fallen down in Baba. So, and I was so relieved, and I said, yes, Baba. And he said, but remember, whenever you fall, you have to say that out loud. Goodbye, Baba, and loud, so I can hear you. I said, yes, Baba, remember. So, After that, many times I fell in the office and on the bus and on the road. And I kept on saying goodbye, Baba. But when I went to Japan, I never expected. So, now, I'm in Japan on my last day. They take me to this very posh hotel, the Imperial Palace Hotel. It's called the Imperial Palace Hotel, where all these big dignitaries, the VIPs, the ambassadors, and all these visiting princes and things like that go there, and they take them there for dinner. So my bosses want to take me there for dinner. There's a cabaret and all that. Okay, I put on my nice new red silk sari, new sandals, and I'm all decked out, and they come and fetch me in the car, and we step out, and we enter this hotel, and we enter the foyer first, and we see, I admire it, it's so beautiful. All these huge potted palms, you know, in these brass containers, lovely red plush hangings, you know, with golden tassels and all that. And I'm looking at it, a huge foyer, you know. And as I enter, I see this wooden floor, highly polished, you know, so polished. I can see my whole image, and it's like a mirror, you know. And I have new sandals. So in Japan, the men always believe in walking ahead, and the woman has to trail behind. So these two are walking ahead of me, and I'm walking behind them, you know. And I'm looking around, and I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. Suddenly, I find my 2 feet in the air, and I'm on the ground, I'm on the floor, and my silk sari and the wooden floor, so polished, I'm gliding. I didn't fall and sit still. I'm sliding, you know. I'm gliding there, and I said, goodbye. And I said, goodbye, bye. And I look around quickly, and I say, I hope there's nobody. And I look around, not a soul around except us 3, you know. And those 2 are still walking. I've fallen down. And then they stop a little while, they find nobody's following them. And I look around and say, Irani, son, what are you doing? I fell. I said, I fell and I can't get up. I'm sliding. So they had to come and pick me up, you know. They gave me the hands and they hold me up. Because I couldn't get up. Tried to get up, I was sliding. You know. The silk sari and the wooden floor. You try it. It's how did you fall? I don't know how I fell. My sandals just came in. And I said, oh Baba, must I fall even in Japan, Baba? Of all the places in this big hotel. I said, thank you, at least for nobody's around me. And then I said, Baba, now I'm going to enter the dining hall. Oh God, what will the floor be like? I said, Baba, I hope I don't do anything funny there now, because if I'm going to fall, I'm going to hold onto the tablecloth. Everything is going to crash around me. And what's going to happen? Oh, Baba, please help me, Baba. Be with me. Don't make me do anything funny there. And the hall is crowded. So I enter. As I put my foot down, my foot sinks in a huge pile of such thick, deep carpets, you know. Thank you, Baba. I said, now I can't skid. I said, Baba, thank you. And it's difficult to walk in that thick carpet. It's so thick, you know. Your feet just sink in it. And you just plod and go follow your table, follow them. And I said, Baba, thank you. At least there's no polished floor over here. So these are my goodbye Baba stories. Oh, one day I fell in a cactus. In our neighbor, my landlady's house. This is our house and this is my landlady's house, and there was a lane running down. And when it rains in Bombay, you know how it rains like mad. So that lane was just full of all this rainwater, dirty puddle, and the taxi people, they enjoy driving very fast when they see girls walking down. They love to do that. They drive very fast and want to splash you from head to foot, you know. Yes. And I saw a taxi coming, and I'm going on my way to home, and I see this taxi coming so fast, and I said, oh Baba, now where shall I run? There's no place. So I'm backing, you know, trying to avoid the puddles over there that he should not splash me. And I got, so I'm getting back, and there was a ledge of cement the landlady had across the lane, and behind that she had a whole cacti whole bush of cactus, this long needle cacti, you know. So as I'm backing and backing, I didn't realize my heels hit into that wall and I fell back, you know, just like that, and onto the cactus. Oh my dear, oh Baba. I said, goodbye, Baba. Oh, such torture. I got all those needles in me and now I'm stuck. I can't get up. How do I get up? And I could see Annavas's window, but there's nobody there whom I can call out. And I said, Baba, how am I going to get up now? So I'm still on that cacti. One man passes by, a worker, and he looks at me and he stands before me and he can't understand what I'm doing there, sitting in that cactus. And he's just amazed, you know. Looking, I said, what are you looking at? And I said, go on. I said, can't you see that I've fallen down? I said, go away. and he walked away. And I said, oh, Baba, how am I going to get up? I just didn't know how to help. So I caught hold of that parapet, you know. And with great force, I just hauled myself up. Oh, I'm bleeding and all that. I go up and I say, Annavas, you have to come and help me. So Annavas has to take pincers and take out all these, you know, the cacti thorns all embedded in me. And she pulls out each one, you know. I was all sore. I couldn't sit, I couldn't do anything. So I told that to Baba also. So all these goodbye Baba stories. At least many times I had occasion to fall in the United States. But I said, Baba, no thank you, Baba, please. I'm very careful. I say, Baba, please take care of me. I don't want to say goodbye, Baba, in the States now. So when I have to have my bath in this bathtub and I have to jump forward and jump out, and I say, Baba, take care of me, please. I don't want to skid in the bathroom or in the tubs. I have to be very, very careful. So when at the Savas, when I had to give my talks on the stage, people were taking videos, cameras, and all sorts of lights. There were 100 lights facing you. I was getting hot over there, and there were a jumble of wires. You know, as you step down, I thought any minute, this is a good excuse for me to say goodbye, Baba, here. But I treaded my way very gently. I told these people, I said, I don't want to say goodbye, Baba, here. So I was very careful, and I wended my way and sat on the chair, and I said, thank you, Baba. Please take care of me. No more goodbye, Babas. Now, that's it.
When was the last time you saw Baba in his body and you said?
Oh, that was in 1968, December, when Baba called us all, and it was Mera's birthday also, and I think Dara and Amrit, Baba got them married, so we were all there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the last time we saw Baba finished. We didn't see Baba after that. This was in December. Huh? Oh, I was in Bombay. We had a phone. I just rushed from the office. I just left everything and ran, and we came home and we started immediately, all of us by car, and we reached Mehrabad quite late because it was quite late in the evening we reached. And we went straight up to Mehrabad Hill, and we saw Baba's body laid in the crypt. And so then we went to, when the women all Mandli were there, everybody was there. We met them. So we spent 7 days while Baba's body was there, up on the hill, till it was interred. And that's it, folks.
Thank you.
I jumped and I've crossed over, I've leaped and bounded everywhere, but in short I've just given you the gist of my life with Baba, how I met Baba and how but Baba I can only tell you this, and tell you all, that Baba laid great emphasis on obedience, more than on love. He would say, I want your obedience more than your love. So try to obey me as much as you can. So we have to try to obey Baba and please him. Makes him very happy. So that's what we should all do. And now we shall all wind up with Baba's Gujarati Aarti. Those who know can join us. Those who don't can hum or do anything. All right? and then I think I have tortured you all enough. So you should now, after the Aarti, we will call Baba to join us for our potluck lunch and enjoy it. Okay? Thank you. Thank Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more, and more and more, and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you, and help us all to hold fast to Baba's Daman till the very end. Amen. Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.